What if I told you that reality has been trying to speak to you every single day, but you were trained from childhood to ignore it? Every morning, every chance encounter, every seemingly random event is part of a deeper conversation, a conversation between you and the universe itself. The song that plays at the exact moment you think of a lost friend, the number that seems to haunt your steps, the stranger who answers the question you've been silently asking. Most people brush these off as coincidences, as accidents, as noise. But if you've ever paused, if you've ever felt that tingling knowing deep in your chest, you understand these moments are not random. They are messages. And the deeper you listen, the more alive the world becomes. Today, we're going to uncover the hidden language of reality, the truth about synchronicity, why it happens, what Carl Jung discovered, and the deeper secret he never fully revealed. By the end of this video, you'll never see the world the same way again. Since birth, we are conditioned to believe that life is mechanical, logical, and random. Every event must have a rational explanation. Every mystery must be crushed under the weight of facts and figures. Anything that doesn't fit inside the rigid box of logic, labeled a fantasy, dismissed, ridiculed. But what if that conditioning wasn't just a mistake? What if it was intentional? Think back to your earliest memories. As a child, you lived close to mystery. You felt when something was about to happen. You sensed the hidden emotions behind people's words. You noticed strange patterns no one else seemed to see. You lived in a world that spoke to you through dreams, through symbols, through feelings. But every time you tried to share these experiences, adults waved them off. That's just your imagination. Don't be silly. Coincidences don't mean anything. And so slowly, you stopped listening. You abandoned your natural sensitivity to the deeper currents of life, not because it wasn't real, but because you were taught to distrust it. Modern education reinforced this even deeper. Instead of nurturing intuition and curiosity, schools taught you to memorize, obey, and conform. They didn't teach you how to feel into life's hidden patterns. They taught you how to regurgitate facts. They didn't show you how to recognize synchronicities. They trained you to dismiss them as random noise. Creativity became optional. Wonder became childish. Imagination became dangerous. And what replaced them? Rigid materialism, the belief that everything is dead, random, and meaningless. A worldview where you're nothing more than a biological accident in a cold, indifferent universe. Under this model, synchronicities could only ever be explained as statistical quirks, cognitive biases, your brain playing tricks on you. But what if it's not your mind playing tricks? What if it's your training that tricked you? Because here's the truth few dare to say. Some of the most brilliant minds in history, Carl Jung, Nikola Tesla, Albert Einstein, all glimpsed a deeper truth about reality. They understood that life was not a series of disconnected events. They saw hidden structures, invisible patterns, meaningful coincidences. Carl Jung called it synchronicity. He defined it as a causal connecting principle. A mysterious thread weaving together events through meaning, not through physical cause and effect. When events align in deeply meaningful ways, without any logical reason, that's synchronicity. But Jung hinted at something even deeper, a secret he didn't fully reveal. Synchronicity wasn't just an interesting anomaly. It was evidence of a living, intelligent reality. One that responds to the inner states of the human mind. Jung suspected, but feared to say too loudly, that consciousness and the external world are not truly separate. Think about that. What if your thoughts, your emotions, your desires don't just stay inside your head? What if they ripple outward into the fabric of existence itself? And reality, sensing your energy, begins to respond, not through words, but through events, through symbols, through synchronicities. When you are clear, aligned, and open, life speaks back. But when you are fearful, distracted, or disconnected, the signals grow faint, scattered, harder to hear. You may have already tasted this. You think of a song, and it starts playing on the radio. You dream of a symbol, and see it the next day. You feel pulled to visit a certain place and meet exactly the person you needed to meet. At first you think, this can't be real, it must be random. But when it happens again, and again, and again, you start to wonder. And that wondering is the first crack in the illusion, the first step back toward remembering your true place in the cosmos. But synchronicities are not just passive signs to admire. They are active invitations. They are the universe's way of asking, are you paying attention? Are you ready to wake up? Because here's the ultimate truth. Reality is not random. It is responsive. It mirrors your internal world. Your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs create a vibrational frequency. And that frequency draws to you experiences that resonate with it. It's not magic, it's resonance. Modern neuroscience supports this idea. Inside your brain, the reticular activating system, the RAS, acts as a filter. It determines what information reaches your awareness. Whatever you focus on, you notice more of. Buy a red car. Suddenly, you see red cars everywhere. Focus on synchronicities, and they start appearing everywhere. It's not just that you notice more. It's that your energy shifts, your attention sharpens, and reality begins bending toward your awareness. And quantum physics hints at an even deeper layer. Particles change behavior based on observation. Meaning, consciousness doesn't just perceive reality, it influences it. You are not a bystander in this universe. You are a participant, a co-creator. So how do you invite more synchronicities into your life? 3 steps. First, awareness. Treat life like a living conversation. When something strange happens, don't dismiss it. Pause, listen, reflect. Write it down, honor it. The more you notice, the more you invite. Second, intention. Be clear about what you seek. Your energy must have direction. Intentions act like a signal, a lighthouse in the dark. And third, emotion. Emotions are the amplifier. Gratitude, joy, wonder, they raise your frequency. Fear, anger, despair, they distort it. Live in gratitude, live in awe, and watch reality transform. And now, the final and most hidden truth. Carl Jung understood, but could not openly say, that synchronicity is just the surface. Beneath it lies a deeper secret. You are not just noticing synchronicities, you are generating them. When you align your inner world, you don't just witness meaning, you create meaning. You become the magnet for the right moments, the right people, the right miracles. You become a living participant in the great conversation of reality. So the next time you notice a strange coincidence, the next time you feel that unmistakable whisper of meaning, smile, acknowledge it, follow it. Because every synchronicity is an invitation to wake up, to remember, to rejoin the dance between spirit and matter. This is not random. This is not luck. This is not your brain playing tricks. This is reality itself, finally speaking back. And now, you are ready to listen. Welcome back to the conversation you were born to have.